Hello and welcome back to Sensible World of Soccer Career Mode. New start, new season. All that went on last season is behind us. We now look forward and try and get promotion. If you haven't seen any of the previous episodes, it's in a playlist on the channel. Go and check it out. Try and watch it in order. It will all start to make sense. Meanwhile, let's get back into this episode. Okay, so we're just going to have a bit of a look around. So we'll look at the squad. Obviously we're short on numbers, we're short on squad depth. We've just got the 17 players. We had our standout performers last season. We had the likes of Gary Brazil, top goal scorer. Glenn Thomas was outstanding. Jim Dobbin we brought in for good money, and he was effective. Charlie Entermark was fantastic. But yes, we will have a look at the transfer market because definitely want to get some business done. We will have a look at the club business. So balance at the end of last season was 140,000 essentially. We've been given 111 TV rights and bonuses plus 76 from our club sponsor. So that leaves us with a balance of 326,000. So let's have a look at the market. Now, the domestic is always busier, so we'll go to the foreign market first. Let's see if we recognise any of these names. Marco Branca, do recognise. Peter Rasmussen, for some reason, stands out. Might be from my old playing days. Ivan, Brazilian, worth 7 million. Bjorn Renty, Anders Nielsen. No one really standing out. Into the domestic market, Jamie Curitan, we've seen in a previous game, definitely. Okay, so same again, we'll go to those important traits. Let's go for speed first. Now, there's quite a lot of speed there, and yeah, Morgan, I seem to think that we could sell him. There's Dave Mitchell, speedy striker, 350 grams, probably quite out of our range essentially. Now there's Simon Thompson, midfielder, 150,000. Simon Betts, left back, not something we particularly need. And Jamie Curitan again, probably out of our price range. So Simon Morgan and Simon Thompson are worth keeping an eye on. Let's have a look. Simon Thompson, centre midfielder, 150,000 he's worth. Now we only play one out and out striker, so I'm wondering whether we sacrifice Scott Hamill. So 75, essentially 75 plus 75 is his value. Let's offer that. They want another 35. Give them a little bit extra, so that's an extra 5, extra 10, extra 15. Still want the full amount. Let's give them 100. That should tempt them. Yeah. So 100,000 plus Scott Hamill. Now I'm happy with that because although it's obviously just an exchange, it does mean I'm going to bring him straight in for Mickey Adams. So we've had a bit of a play around on the transfer market. We've brought in a player, we've brought in a midfielder. We're going to go into this game away at Bristol Rovers. We've got Simon Thompson straight into the lineup. Other than that, we're going to keep it as it is, and let's see how we get on. That was sloppy. I went for the header. Not a great start to the season. They've moved the ball very well, and we've been a little bit rusty. Can't really blame it on mid-season gap because a couple of days ago that I played the last episode. But there's half time and we've been dominated really. They've played very well, Bristol Rovers, and we've been outplayed. to lump it forward, but it's not quite working today in this game. A few minutes to go. Something quick needs to happen. Get it forward. It's a lovely touch. Dobbin chance here, and he didn't take it with him. That was probably our last chance. And it's a 1-0 defeat, which is not the end of the world, but it's not the start we wanted at the brand new season opening. So we'll go straight into the next game. We'll worry about transfers another time. I'm going to keep the same team. I'm going to trust them. And hopefully they pick up a bit in this game. No injury yet, which is good. Chance for Thomas. First goal of the season, and it's that man, Glenn Thomas again. Outstanding last season. Oh, it's at the post again. All these chances. Thomas straight at the keeper. Really cannot afford to concede now, but there is the full-time whistle. Should have been 3, 4, 5-0, but we will take a win, we'll take a clean sheet, and that is not a bad start to the season. 3 points on the board in the second game. 1 goal scored, 1 goal against. There we go. Okay, so going into game 3, 1 defeat at 1-0, 1 win at 1-0. First home game of the season, no reason to change the team, no injuries, no suspensions. Been a good, positive start. Peter Scott, those front three. Oh, it's a penalty! Glenn Thomas himself will step up. Didn't have a great record. And he's missed it again. Another missed penalty. And there he goes, puts himself on the score sheet anyway. Glenn Thomas, a little move here down the side, pulls it inside and bends it in that far corner. Really nice goal actually. And that's a really good start, despite the penalty miss. As always, we're just worried about things like this. Cleared away, it was a good last ditch tackle. Now is Thomas, can he get on the end of it? Can't quite, and there's full time. Incredibly, another clean sheet. Another 3 points. I mean, we're delighted with it. Just unexpected, really. Okay, so first 3 games of the season, a 1-0 defeat. A bit of a dull game. We didn't quite get into that game, but after that, we've dominated the next 2. Only 1-0 wins. So I feel like we've got goals to come. But we've always got those errors and those goalkeeping mistakes to come as well, because they were the downfall last season. So home to Hartlepool. Sloppy goal to concede. Don't really know what to comment on that goal. Should have cleared it there. Stanhope can't get up quick enough, and we're behind in a game that, you know, nothing's really happened yet, but we have made chances. Scott again there. Those are chances you have to take. Lift it up a little. That's a wayward cross from them. Now we can attack with Dobbin. Oh, just relax that ball control. Whoa, why didn't he shoot? I'll have another go. Come back round. And again. Oh, come on. Dived at our feet on the line. Thomas! Of course it's him. 3 and 3. Now there's a chance late on. Lorma! Oh, headed off the line. Right at the last minute. Would have been a great finish. But still, strikers aren't scoring. They're the actual lead striker. But we are sitting happily in 7th, and you know, it's a huge improvement on last season. Stick with the same team, we're playing well. That's 3 games unbeaten now. but this is definitely a new team to deal with. Probably a decent team. They've come down from the league above. So they're in all white, we're in all red. Caught dawdling on the ball. We will get found out. There we go. Straight away, messing around here. Just trying to play it across our box. And the last two games we've had a lot of time in our final third, but we will not get that today. Kind of knew that coming in. Dobbin! We've scored against probably the favourites for the league, and that's a good start. I do worry about defensively against this team, but that is a good time to level. I was worried when we conceded so early on that this could have been a run away from us. Really don't want to lose. 2-1-alls in a row will be frustrating as well. Rather a 1-all than a 2-1 in the last minute. But here's Dobbin, if we can win it. Still only an hour gone, but we lead 2-1 against Swansea. And this is really positive. A foul. Got to be a foul. There's an injury as well. Knock it long, might get away with it, and it's all over. Another 3 points on the board. That's 4 unbeaten now. 10 points from our first 5 games of the season. We're looking a different team, no doubt, compared to last season. I'm going to give Lormer a go. Why not? Tony Lormer into the lineup, away to Lincoln City. Well taken by Peter Scott. Here's Lormer's chance, and he gets on the score sheet in 7 minutes. So if you give someone a start, it can sometimes surprise you, and that's a great turn and finish. Oh, that was a chance. I'm just going to swap. Oh, we've got an injury at left back as well. Just going to swap Thomas to the other side because he is our quickest player, I believe. And their left back is very, very quick, so might as well try and expose their slower right back. Bring on Brazil as well. Lormer's done well though, he's got that goal that gives us our lead. We really dominated early on, looked really good. Brazil, now he's come on and scored a second goal. With Lormer's injury, he may just have found his way back into the starting lineup. There's only one way to deal with being dropped, and that's to come on and make an impact, and that's exactly what he's done. And that should be it, despite that silly scare there. And it's another victory, and we are flying high. And promotion at this rate should be high on possibility. So again, we finished the weekend 5th place, 13 points, 3 points off the top spot. Now we're going to go into this Tottenham game. It's going to be nearly impossible to get anything from this, but I'm going to play my full strength team. Obviously, chances are we come out of this with injuries galore and suspensions galore, but we're going to give it a go this time. You know, what's the worst that can happen? Okay, so we're up against Premier League Tottenham, Sol Campbell, Anderton, Barnby, Klinsmann, Sheringham. It's going to be virtually impossible to contain them. Ooh, didn't shoot there. We need Thomas to be on. He scored virtually from the halfway line. Just keeps coming back. There we go. Last season, up against those big teams, we just rested our team because we were getting so many injuries. And obviously, I hope that we don't get injuries in this game. But oh, we scored a goal with Dobbin. scored against Premier League Tottenham. Brilliant. That's all we could have asked for, really. To be in the game, not let them run away with it. Good tackle again. Any shot on target could go in. There we go. That's game, set and match, I fear. There we go. If we can keep it now at 3-1, I'd be proud of that performance. As I said, it could have been. Don't concede another one now. Really killer goal. 4-1 I think looks a lot worse on paper. There we go. An impossible task really, but just for the fun. Really wanted to test Tottenham, but you know, it's so quick. Such powerful finishing. Almost impossible to stop. Now, before we go, we've got some transfer business here. We've got an offer for Simon Thompson, who was just brought in. Now we paid Hamill 75 plus maybe about 100, so we probably paid 175 for him. Without going back to the beginning of the episode, I can't remember how much exactly, but I mean, unless they're giving us 200, I'm not going to take it. They're giving us 190. $190. That'll give us 550 grand. We could bring in some player. I'm going to accept it. He's been good, Simon Thompson. We may have given them just short of 100. So they're paying more. We've made a profit off him. I'm going to accept it. That leaves us with 544,000 to play with. I'm going to end the episode there. A season starting episode. More in the middle of the season. We'll probably roll through the fixtures a lot more. Otherwise a season can drag out a bit. But for now, again, if you haven't seen the previous episodes from last season was quite intense, so go through those previous episodes. There is a playlist on the channel. It should pop up somewhere here. Thanks very much for watching. Please, if you could, leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. It would really mean a lot. But for now, yeah, take care, and I will see you again soon. Thanks.